In this video I'm going to show you how to make a double welt pocket. So I've got a piece of denim that I'm going to put the pocket into. The calico is going to be the pocket bag. The large piece of printed cotton is for the welt, and then the small piece is for the facing. Then I've got a piece of interfacing which I'm going to iron on to the wrong side of the denim. I've already overlocked the top and bottom of the other sections, so I'm just going to stitch those together using a 1 centimetre seam allowance and then press it open. On the welt section I've drawn a line where the opening is going to be, and I'm going to stitch 5mm either side of that line. So pin right sides together and then using the machine foot as a guide I can stitch carefully either side of the line. So on the back it looks like that. So there's a 1 centimetre gap between the two stitch lines. And now you can cut down the very centre of the welt fabric. So when that's done, you can turn it over and mark in where you're going to cut it. So I'm just going to draw a triangle 1 centimetre in from each end. And then draw a centre line in the back. And I'm using some fray check to make sure that it doesn't unravel on the edges. And then you can cut along the pattern you've just drawn, making sure you cut out the triangles right up to the points at the edges. So when that's all done, just turn everything through to the back. Then I've drawn a guideline so that I can help myself straighten out the welts. So take some time to get that right and then press it. Then with the triangles, do something to turn them back through. And then the point of the triangle is going to sit on the centre of the opening line of the welt fabric, and you're going to stitch really carefully as close as you can across the bottom of the triangle. So the next step would be to stitch in the ditch. So as close as you can into the join between the welt fabric and your garment fabric. So now you just need to close the pocket bag. And then stitch all around the outside edge and overlock it. And then when you open it up you can see the facing inside, and that's a double welt pocket.